Channel 281 will not be airing Rufus and Peter this week. Rufus has gone to stay with his family as he recently became overworked with his busy schedule.
Welcome to Community Forum. I'm your host, Robert Arsh. With me tonight is a man who needs no introduction, but my producer wrote one, so I'll go ahead and read it. He's former Metro All-Star Wrestling Champion, the Iron Mauler. Before we get to our guests, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Fuller's, and their product, Fuller's Coffee. It's dark roast that makes you poop, and boy, does it work. Now, Iron Mauler,
My friends call me Keith.
Okay, Keith.
You can call me Mauler.
Oh, okay, Mauler. You have a big match coming up against the Kentucky Gentleman. Boy, you had some problems with them. But before we get to that, let's talk about performance-enhancing drugs in wrestling, specifically steroids. My question to you is, should I do them?
First of all, thanks for having me. I want to say here and now that I'm 100% clean. The Mauler doesn't need help winning in the ring, unlike the Kentucky Gentleman.
That brings us to our next topic, the Kentucky Gentleman. Boy, do you have some trouble beating that guy. Last Thursday, he hit you with a frozen salmon. He gave you pink eye and what looked like an erection. Why do you have so much trouble with him?
The Kentucky Gentleman is an underhanded cheat, Robert. He plays outside the rules. The Mauler believes in 3 things: respect for wrestling, honoring the fans, and winning fair and square in the ring.
Let's take a moment to thank our sponsor, Fuller's Eggs. They taste so good because we choke our chickens. Now, Mauler, you have another rematch coming against the Kentucky Gentleman this Thursday on Channel 281. How will things be different?
This time, Robert, I'm on the lookout for his dirty tricks. Like when he brought in that girl in the wheelchair to gain my sympathy, or like when he proposed marriage to me and made me cry, only to then hit me with a chair. Well, that fooled me. But this time, I'm ready for his tricks. I'm going in there to do one thing, and that's to defeat the Kentucky Gentleman.
I remember that match. I was promised I'd do catering at that wedding. I wish you well in your match, and I did bet heavily on the Kentucky Gentleman. Let's one more time thank our sponsor, Fuller Steroids, the official steroid of the Iron Mauler.
They paid me a lot of money.
Well, stay safe, have a good night, and have a blessed week.
Hi friends, I'm Randall Fuller. You may not recognize my face, but my work has touched so many people. I'm the man responsible for some of the greatest products of the modern age, including Fuller's all-natural mustache wax made from real swine lard and Fuller's beer, the cause of several divorces. Tonight, I'd like to talk about our newest product. We're excited to announce Fuller's at-home cremation kit. This one-time purchase can be used over and over for both animal and human applications. That's Fuller's at-home cremations. Fuel the memories.
Mics, camera, action. Greetings. Welcome to Movie Dudes Movie Reviews, the show where 2 dudes review movies. I'm Terry, and this is my good friend Phil.
Hey, welcome.
This week on Movie Dudes Movie Reviews, we'll be reviewing the Sam Peckinpah classic The Wild Bunch, a tale of an aging bandit that really wants to commit one last heist. So Phil, I'll let you start.
Well, I thought it was a solid film, very believable. The motivations behind getting one last heist in. It's a wild movie, and I recommend it, frankly. I think it's a must-see. How about you?
Did you actually watch the movie, Phil?
Yeah, I watched the movie. The movie. It's good. It's Western. You know, not my favorite, but it's definitely one of the better ones I've ever seen.
What did you think of the aliens?
Off-putting at first, but it worked. for the overall plot of the film, I think it definitely added to the richness of the world they were building.
And then what did you think of the part where the horses jumped over the cliff at lightning speed?
Well, that was not my favorite scene, in all honesty. But the effects were well done. It could hardly tell, especially for when it was made. It looked good.
That doesn't happen at all, Phil. I don't think you watched the movie.
I did not watch the movie. I forgot. It completely slipped my mind. I didn't even think about it until today.
Phil,
Sorry.
we're the movie dudes. This is our life. This is what we do. Everything that we have done in our life has led to this moment right now, and you forgot. Like, what's going on, man?
I know. I'm sorry. I met a woman.
Ah, okay.
She's a really nice girl. You actually know her. I think you'd be happy for us. It's going really well.
I mean, are you sure you're ready after what happened last time? I mean, you guys remember we had to review Love Actually 4 times in a row just so we could get over his ex.
Which, again, you can stop sending emails. We are very aware that you don't want to see any more Love Actually content. To your point, I think I'm ready. I mean, you never really know when you're ready. I certainly wasn't like setting out to meet somebody or trying to meet anybody, but we ran into each other at the grocery store and we both knew you, so we just kind of started talking about that, and the conversation was so smooth. We ended up going out to dinner, and honestly, we've been hanging out ever since, and it's been really nice, man. It's going great.
That does sound nice. I would love to just fall in love with someone at the grocery store, talk about mutuals, go on some dates, and then after we're together for a while, come home. She's like, "Hey, babe, how was your day?" And I'm like, "Well, it was fine, but now that I'm with you, it's going to be even better." And then we fall in love again.
And it'll happen for you, man. It will. You're a great guy. You got a great sense of humor. And if you folks don't know, this man can dance like nobody you've ever seen.
Oh, come on, man. You're just saying that.
Constantly blown. I don't know if you took classes or like if it's just a natural talent, but the man has rhythm, like just on point. Cannot miss.
Watch a lot of Soul Train.
It has paid off.
I mean, I don't think it's paid off at all. I've tried putting myself out there. I've done all the dating apps. Never goes anywhere. I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to be alone forever sometimes.
Well, you won't be alone. You'll always have me, and you'll always have the movie dudes.
I mean, you're saying that, but, next week you could be off in wine country with your new lover doing God knows what.
I mean, I get the inclination to feel like you're being abandoned, but I'm not going anywhere, man. I'll be busy a little bit more often than I used to be, but I'll still be here. I'm still your friend. We're still bros. We're still the movie dudes.
Thanks, man. That means a lot.
Of course.
Well, that's about all the time we have for Movie Dudes movie reviews this week. Join us next week where we'll review Short Circuit 2.
Okay, so weird timing, but I will not be here next week because I am going to wine country with his sister.
It gets pretty windy.
Hello, my fellow parishioners. I come to you at a time of great sorrow. Like many of you, I see our communities filled with hatred, filled with the violence. I find myself in times like this, I don't feel at home in this world. And when I don't feel at home in this world, I remember one thing. This world ain't enough. It ain't for me. There's only one world for me, and that's God's kingdom. And I look to the good book, and the good book has told me it is time for us to handle serpents. And I brought on my good friend Ephraim.
Amen.
He is a licensed steak handler with the county.
No, sir.
He's a blessed steak handler.
Debatable.
And he has come with us today so we may handle serpents, as the Bible says. And these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name they shall cast out devils. They shall speak with new tongues. They shall take up serpents. And if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick. And no! Owie!
Okay. Okay, man. All right, just be cool, man. You're gonna be okay.
Oh no! It's got
That's
on
what
my
it.
trousers.
Yeah. That's what it.
Got pee on it.
Man.
You got pee on me, Jesus.
I'm not gonna fall for that again, man.
Oh God!
Tighten your sphincter. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. If you die, I'm gonna take this little girl. I'm gonna take your daughter. I'm gonna raise her up like she was my own.
Get that child! Child, run! Child, run!
Good, because I'm not really allowed around kids anyway, man.
Oh God, it's coming! I can feel it!
Listen, kingdom of heaven and whatever, man.
Fucking do you know that's bullshit?
Oh. Jesus and Jesus had like a bitchin' van and he had like a bunch of friends and
I'm not gay, Jesus.
Yeah.
Gay.
Jesus was like in a Doobie Brothers cover band, man, and
It's going for me, butt. Oh God.
yeah, snakes will do that, man.
Oh God, get it out my butt.
Yeah.
Get it out my butt.
What you want to do is you want to just enjoy that, man. Yeah, it tickles, but it's all right. Just breathe through it, man.
Oh God.
Can we like cut or is this live? Hey, listen, I was never here.
Tell my father.
I'm on probation. I'm gonna be in my van, man.
Oh God, that ain't even his van. Oh. Oh God.
Oh, hey there, 281 family, and welcome to the Video. Ooh. You hear that? It's a beautiful noise. That's kind of how my aunt feels when she hears a Harley driving by. Makes my hair stand up. You see that? All right, yeah, no, I just got done watching Bloodsport on VHS. I'm never watching that movie digital again. That is the way to watch Bloodsport. You know what? I don't even think I'm going to introduce tonight's video for you. I think I'm just going to give you a surprise and, yeah, just roll with it. And I hope you like it. So, good night in advance, and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
You used to be an A student trooper in your school, but now you're standing on the corner acting like a fool, smoking crack all day, wasting your life away. You better stop and listen to my heavy rap today. Listen, life is too sweet, why throw it away for a $20 high when you get your pay? Now, hey, brothers and sisters, have you lost your head? If you keep smoking crack, you're gonna end up dead. You're a crackhead. EJ, tell them one more time. Crackhead. Leap, 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 leave it alone. Crackhead. From crackhead to crackhead, you still haven't changed. You still mess with the stuff that drives you insane. For many years ago, it was LSD. Now when you walked around bugging in society, now the times have passed. You're still high as a kite, but instead of LSD, now you're smoking a pipe. You're a crackhead. EJ, I don't think they heard you. Tell them again now. Crackhead. Leave it alone. You're a